Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is your first time on He Rants. I'm gonna let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. But let's not waste no more time, man. We got another reaction video, man. This reaction was actually given to me by one of my followers. I believe his name is Justin. But I'm putting his thing right here, his Instagram handle. You guys should definitely follow him. I appreciate you sending me this clip. Right? I feel like this is a pretty good clip. Now, I'm assuming I haven't really watched it, but I've seen the clip and everything, and a few people's actually said it, but he said it to me first, so I was like, let me shout him out, right? But this video is by the Fresh and Fit podcast, where I have mixed feelings about Fresh and Fit, right? I feel like a lot of stuff on their videos, a lot of their videos be speaking facts, right? But at the same time, I kind of look at Fresh Prince CEO, and I be wondering certain things about him, like, is he really be preaching the stuff that he does? Because he be a little bit sketchy sometimes. He comes off kind of simpish sometimes, right? He says he has a lot of game, but he can barely speak English, honestly. So that's kind of shocks me sometimes. But who knows? Miami, man. There's a lot of girls in Miami. So abundance of women in Miami. He probably slaying some joints here and there. I don't know, son. But he just, when I see him, I'm just like, bro, come on, bro. And he funny looking too. I mean, let's keep it a stack, right? But let's not waste more time. Hopefully one day I get big enough to actually get on their podcast, like, cause I still want to be on there. Say a little stuff here and there. You feel me? Be in Florida, Miami, scenery and stuff, like, just have a conversation with the guys. Anything I said here about Fresh Prince, I would say in front of his face too. I'll keep it a stack with him. I'm not scared of anybody. So let's get into it.
Men are supposed to be men, and they're supposed to treat their women. They have a part to play. It's in the Bible. Like, what's going on? Men want to be taken out and all this other stuff. Like, you a man. Like, be a man. Like
a man. Hold on. You want a man in the Bible, so that's a traditional man, correct?
Yeah.
But modern day women aren't traditional themselves. Why should he be traditional?
It's the generation now.
What's a traditional female?
It's the generation now.
Modern day women are not traditional. Are any of you guys virgins?
Okay,
Exactly.
Wait.
Hold on, no. Because if we're gonna put the standard on men that you want them to pay bills and be masculine and protect you, whatever, let's go all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So none of you are virgins, okay? How many of you are good cooks and have a recipe book or whatever it may be?
Recipe book?
Yeah.
See, I feel like it's different now.
Only the wife does.
Yeah, the wife does. So you cannot be non-traditional women and want the man to be traditional on his side and pay full price for a depreciating asset that isn't traditional on his end. Because whether women want to accept it or not, the reason why men were traditional and chivalrous was because women were virgins. They're polite, they're feminine, they're submissive. And when you got a wife, she was a wife, not a boss babe, not a boss bitch, none of this stupidity that's going on.
Straight facts. It's straight facts. He just dropped so much facts, it's freaking ridiculous, bro. Come on, guys. He dropped so much facts. And I've said this many times before, man. Said this so many times before, that women are sabotaging themselves. I be sitting back just looking at a lot of stuff, and I be like, my goodness, women just, I don't understand if this hatred towards men or something like that, what happened, but you guys have destroyed everything that you guys had in Western culture, right? Women were given they still have a lot of privileges now, but I feel like at this point they've just destroyed so much stuff that they had, right? For example, they say chivalry is dead, women killed it, right? Because now sometimes you hold a door for a woman. I mean, I'm not gonna say this the majority, but a lot of women back in the day were acting like, oh no, you don't hold the door for me. Why are you holding the door for me and all that stuff, right? And they want to be men so much. They want to be masculine so much. It just disincentivizes guys to do that, right? Now, the main thing is girls out here sleeping around as much as they want, right? Right? Girls get mad when a dude says, like, bro, you have too many bodies. You out here smashing too many dudes left and right. They get mad at that, right? But the reality is, by you smashing so much, oh, my dog right here, by you smashing so many dudes, right, your value keeps dropping, right? And also it makes the men out there less likely to get in a relationship, not just with you, but just with any girl in general. Let me explain. But if there's an abundance of girls out there giving up the cheeks like clockwork, just giving up the cheeks, 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 cheekage, cheekier, cheeks, right? If there are girls doing that on a daily basis, why would a dude feel incentivized to be in a relationship, right? Back in the day, a lot of girls weren't giving up the cheeks left and right, unless they were like, Tatianas and stuff, right? They really weren't giving, and I feel like back then it was a little bit less, a lot less than it is now. So now there's so many girls giving up the cheeks. Why would a guy want to wife up a joint that now he's gonna have to stay with this girl and try to hopefully be faithful with her, right? Even if he wants to cheat, son, it's gonna be a problem with cheating, because now he has to duck and dodge. He gotta do a whole lot of stuff in order to cheat on this girl, right? But this guy seeing all these guys out here smashing all these other girls who are just giving up the cheeks left and right. Why would he want to stay with one woman, right? It makes more sense for him to stay single. He don't have to answer to nobody. Just go out there and smash as many women as he wants. And it's simple. You don't have to deal with the dramas of like, oh, where you been at? Whose house were you at? You know what I'm saying? Do this. Why don't you take me out? You don't take me out no more. All that stuff. He doesn't have to deal with any of that. Because now he's just smashing joints. Boom, boom, boom. Smash, keep it pushing. Smash, keep it pushing. She asks any questions. Well, we're not in a relationship, so I can just smash you, blah, blah, blah. You just like any of these other girls. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it pushing. That's why I say, like, women have sabotaged themselves. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Really think about that for a second. Why? But if all women came together, it's like, you know what, guys? We're not just gonna be giving the cheeks out like that. We're gonna all come together. We're gonna deprive vagina to just like barely just giving out vagina. We have to be in a relationship. Just hands down, we have to be in a relationship, right? Girls start doing that, like, oh, we have to be in relationships and all that stuff. Dudes will follow suit. They might not want to. Dudes will follow suit. Like, damn, son, I gotta do all this to get in the cheeks. I gotta get into the box by any means necessary. So they're gonna wife up a girl. Because they know that outside, like, okay, of course I'm going to wipe her up. Because other joints out there is not giving up the cheeks like that. It's going to also be harder for you to cheat as a man. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like that this comes with just that one. But everybody's like, women empowerment, we can smash as many guys as we want. Because this is what going against the patriarchy. I'm like, no, you're destroying yourselves, right? And like I said earlier, the body count. Now you having a lot of bodies. You've been smashed by God knows how many people. You get in tune with smashing that many people, right? And a lot of girls gonna be like, oh, but guys, there's guys out there smashing a whole lot of girls. Does that, change the stuff? Hey, listen, I'm a guy, so I'm biased, right? You already know that. I'm biased at the end of the day, right? And I'm pretty sure that also plays a role too. But I'll be honest with you, before the modern era, it was a thing that men would have multiple wives, multiple girls and stuff like that, right? It was a normal thing for a man to have multiple women, right? In Africa, there's a lot of parts of Africa that still happen. There's parts of Nigeria where I'm from that it's still happening. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's kind of a normal thing. It's just the modern era nowadays. It's changed a little bit, right? It's definitely changed now, right? But I understand. I feel like it's changed in order to actually assist men, believe it or not. Because I feel like back in the day, the women were going after particular types of men. It was leaving like one woman would rather, or two or three women rather marry a particular type of man than rather be with another man. So that man is stuck and he don't got nobody and stuff like that. But that other man got like 5 wives and stuff like that, right? That's how I feel like. I feel like this actually was to actually assist men by having women, be with one dude and stuff like that. That's at least what I think. I could be 100% wrong. That's what I think. But all these things, like, y'all are trying to have a man still stay traditional. You want him to pay for you, right? He wants you to pay for me. And this one, and I'll be honest, right before I say this, I want to say that I don't agree with this, right? But then you guys get mad saying like, oh, back in the day, they didn't want women to work and stuff like that. They didn't want women to get money and stuff. Now they want, now we fought hard. Now we can get money. I said, all right, cool. You understand why back in the day it was a little bit more for a man to be chivalrous, right? To do a lot of stuff, to be traditional off the strength of they know this woman doesn't make money. They know she doesn't have anything. So I have more incentives. I have to be able to wine and dine her, take care of her, because she couldn't do it for herself. Now you guys have empowered yourself so much that you should be able to do everything. You guys have more girls in college than men, right? Then I'll be honest with you, they're not taking good majors. They're not taking majors that make a lot of money. They were smart. They would take us majors that go into STEM or something, but a lot of them not going to STEM. So, but that's on them. But they have the option. They have the option to get higher paying jobs and all that, right? There's a lot of women making more than men, right? But they still want us to wine and dine them, right? And like I said, I don't fully agree with it because I believe that women should be out here making money, you know, all that, you know, they can thrive and take care of themselves and all that stuff. I totally respect that. I want that to, you know, to continue being a thing forever.
Quick side note about that. I actually lied. I'd rather have the woman stay at home in the kitchen, cooking and taking care of the children. But, you know, that's being traditional. So at the end of the day, that's what I'd like, you know. It doesn't mean that you have to like it. In fact, if you don't like it, you can lick my scrotum. So there's that. And yeah, but you know, people might call me misogynistic, and like I said in many of my videos, I am misogynistic, so it is one of those things. But yeah, I definitely like it if the woman stays at home and I go out as the man and bring a lot of money, and you know, my wife can spend the money and stuff to take care of the kids and the family and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd rather have her be a traditional, you know, wife and such like that. But yeah, but also I just want to also, you know, emphasize that you can always, you know, suck my scrotum. Thank you.
Right, but I'm just saying that's just one of those things that there's a cause and there's an effect, right? You know what I'm saying? So this might have happened, yes, but this is something that also falls in line with it, right? At the same time. That last example, though, I mean, you can be a little iffy with that one. So I understand if you want to throw that out, but I'm just trying to, you know, make it make sense of like the self-sabotage, right? So I really don't understand. So like I said, these joints out here smashing left and right, smashing dudes left and right, but they want a dude to then take a girl who has been smashed and ran through, right? Oh, maybe you don't like the word ran through, whatever. I don't care, son. Ran through, right? You have 10 or more bodies and all that stuff. You've been ran through. Think about that. That's an elementary school class. 10? 10? That's kindergarten. You let a whole kindergarten smash you. That sounds weird. But you know what I meant. That's a small class. You let 20 people? That's a chemistry hall. You let a chemistry hall smash you. Come on, son. That's a science class that smashed you, son. That's a lot of bodies, guys. That's a lot of bodies. So you allow this many guys or so smash you, and now you want a sucker. After all of you guys smash you, had they fun, they moved on to do other bigger, better things and all that stuff, right? You want this one guy to wife you up after all these guys had a taste of your cookie jar. You want him to buy your jar. Would you go to a grocery store, son, see that, you know, I don't know, some type of like pack of Oreo cookies? You see that it's open. Somebody had taken a whole row of Oreo cookies out, and you buy that one. Why would you buy the one with the whole Oreo cookie row taken out, and now you only left with 2 rows out of the 3 rows? You're gonna get the fresh, brand new joint that has not been tampered with at all. You want to be the one to be freshly opening, and you're willing to pay for that. You're not gonna pay full price. First of all, you're probably not even going to want to buy the one that has a whole roll taken out, because you're like, what the hell? Why would I want this? It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want the one that full price. You're going to pay for it because you know it is untouched, clean. All my Oreos are in this joint, son. All my Oreos are in here, son. It makes perfect sense. So I wanted to do more for that. I'm not doing more for this. Whole time I might even do the store a favor, take that joint and throw it in the trash. There's going to be some women that's going to be upset, like, bro, are you comparing this to Oreos? Yes, I am. I'm not, but I am. Because it gets you upset. So I love comparing people to stuff to get them upset. That's what I like to do. But ignore the comparison. Well, just understand the analogy, right? Understand the analogy, right? I don't understand how you expect a dude to do that for you. But yeah, at this point, you are the one. You're the Oreo joint that lost a whole row out of your Oreos. I don't get it. I don't understand. That's the delusion, right? And a lot of dudes, simps, are putting up with this just off the strength that they like the box so much. And don't get me wrong. The box is great. The viscous innards, as MTR would say, freaking amazing. Like freaking amazing. The way it massages your, you know what I'm saying? Feels great. Something you want to do on a daily basis. All right? But it's not always worth it. Not all viscous is made the same, right? Not all viscous is made the same, right? As soon as a lot of joints realize that, hey, listen, I'm not going to be out here being a city girl out here. I feel like a lot of dudes will also start wifing up a lot more. I think marriage rates will go up. You know, marriage has gone down. I think the average age of marriage now is like 30, 31 years old, right? Like, why are people getting married older? Why? Because a lot of joints is out here smashing at a young age, right? Smashing. They're not trying to get wiped out. They're trying to have as much fun as possible. Smashing until they get a little bit older, start realizing their looks is fading. Now they're all of a sudden now they're like, you know, maybe I want to settle down now, right? I want to settle down now, as opposed to back in the day when before the woman empowerment and all that stuff was going on. A woman was getting married around 21 years old, 22 years old. Why? Because they weren't going to go out here being promiscuous and stuff, right? And dudes was wanting to marry joints that young at the same time, just off the strength of, listen, I'm not out here. Dudes, don't get me wrong, women and dudes were still smashing back in the day, but it just wasn't at the level that it is now, right? Which makes it easier to not cheat. They were still cheating back then. Don't get it twisted. They were definitely still cheating, but it makes it a lot easier to not cheat when a lot of girls ain't giving up the cheeks like they are now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of factors, man. I'm telling you, a lot of factors, man. It's freaking crazy. But that's all I got to say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way, you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like. I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.